When?
5, 6, 7, and... One love, one heart, let's get together and feel alright. Hear the children crying, one love. Hear the children crying, one heart. Saying, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Saying, let's get together and feel alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let them all pass all their dirty remarks. One love. There is one question I'd really love to ask. One heart. Is there a place for the hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind just to save his own? Believe me, one love. What about a one love? One heart. What about one? Get together and feel alright. As it was in the beginning, one love. So it shall it be in the end. One heart. Alright, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. One more thing, let's get together to fight this holy Armageddon. One love. So when the man comes, there will be no doom. One heart. Have pity on those whose chances grow thinner. There ain't no hiding place from the Father of creation. Saying, one love. What about a one love? One heart. What about a let's get together and feel alright? I'm pleading to mankind. One love. Oh Lord. One heart. Whoa, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. That was One Love by Bob Marley. And me and my friends on the Morristown Green played that straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. In just a moment, I'll do a basic tutorial covering everything I just played. At the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play along that you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want hundreds more free ukulele song sheets, downloadable, each one with a link to its own free video tutorial and play along just like this one, then just check it out on Dropbox and then come play with us. All right, now, very straightforward song. The only strum, I called it a reggae strum. Z down, Z down, Z down, Z down. That's it. One line, one line. That's it. There's no departure from that other than the intro where the rest of the crowd was doing that, and I did a little bit of fingerstyle that I'll show you if you want to do that. I will say, though, I printed two different versions of each of the chords. What I just did, the Z, I'm playing closed versions of the chords. In other words, if you do the same thing, exactly the same thing, with an open G, your most normal G, I'm not touching the G string with this chord, so it rings out, right? And then I've got the problem with the A string, right? I can dampen everything except the string I'm not touching. And yes, I could go I could do lots of extra work like that, but especially with the C, you can hardly even tell that that's supposed to be a Z, right? So I do the closed version of the the C rather, and that way, when I do the Z is just I'm lightening my grip on my left hand so that I dampen the effect and I get a percussive sound instead of a chord. You can't necessarily even see it, but yeah, it's because I'm squeezing or I'm not squeezing, right? But so, again, with this form of a C, I can go back and forth much more easier much more easier than this version of a C, where I'd have to like dampen with the rest of my hand every stroke. So I chose to play up the neck like that, G, D, C, but you can play the open versions if you want. It's fine. It's not wrong. It's the right chord. It'll just sound a little different. Okay. Now the only other funny thing in the intro, again, this doesn't sound good to me. It doesn't sound good if I'm trying to play it by myself, but it sounds good if I got other people doing the chords. So I had the rest of the group just do exactly that as an intro, right? And then I did the intro that sounds a little bit more like Bob Marley's, where it's you got this going. Sorry. Again, it sounds shallow when I'm just playing it by myself because I'm not playing the chords, because I don't have the rhythm going in the background. But if you have one other player, I'd suggest one person play the intro, the other person just do the regular chords, and that'll work. Now the tab for what I did in the intro is in the song sheet, but all I did is this is a G up here, all the way up here, right? G, G, G. What is it? G and G. So that makes this I don't know, 5th position G. But anyway, the idea is somebody else is doing this. I do it's an E shape way up on the 5th fret. This is a 2nd position D, right? You got your D, and then I'm just barring the 2nd fret. Got my pinky up here in the 5th fret. That's it. And then the fingerstyle part only uses the 2 strings closest to the floor. Only uses those 2 strings. But I'm using my middle 2 fingers here on the 7th and 8th fret. And then I drop, so it's my index finger and my ring finger. I got there, and then 5th and 7th. And then I stay in that shape. Slide down 2 frets, then slide down 1 more, but come closer. That's it. That's all I'm doing. And then I join the crowd and I'm playing the same thing. One love. That's it. Okay, I think I'm going to stop talking at you now. And I'm just going to go slow motion from the intro through the first verse. Close up on both of my hands, I guess, because you're going to want to see the intro. So here we go now. Slow motion. I'll go once through the intro on the chords, and then I'll do the intro, the fingerstyle intro. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and. Goes now. One love one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Hear the children crying, one love. Hear the children crying, one heart. Saying, give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Saying, let's get together and feel alright. Then let them all pass all their dirty remarks, one love. There is one question I'd really love to ask, one heart. Is there a place for the hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind just to save his own? Believe me, one love. That's it. Come sing with us. See you by Wednesday.